I'm gonna break one of my cardinal rules, and I am not gonna use professional lighting for this video. Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Catherine, the creator of The Content Bug, and I'm here to help you follow your passion by growing your audience online. And today we're going to be talking about Pinterest group boards. Now, I feel like for a while, Pinterest group boards have been used to grow your audience within Pinterest, to improve your visibility, and just really to get your name out there, get your pins out there. It's one of the easiest ways to expand the reach of your pins without having other people repin them. You know what I mean? So group boards are absolutely huge, but what if you wanted to start your own group board? So there are two folds to this video. The first one, I am going to talk about the benefits of having a group board, and then the second one, I'm going to show you how to start your own group board. So let's get into the first part. So the first benefit I want to talk about starting your own group board, so not just joining group boards, but starting your own group board, is that you help to build your following. And you get a lot of followers, because for a lot of group boards, they require you to follow them to get access to the group board. And that's exactly what I did when I launched my group board. One of the rules is that you have to be following me and you have to be following the board. And that is typical for most people. It makes it easy so that you can verify people and you get to build your following. So that is a huge bonus if you start your own group board. The second thing is that you get to help build a community. And if you don't have a community around your blog already, that's fine. When I got started with my blog, I really wanted to build a community. I didn't know how to do it, so I started with my email list and I created my VIP team, but I felt like that really wasn't much of a community. It was just a list that I had. I mean, it was my email list, and I didn't want to start a Facebook group because I'm not even active on Facebook and I didn't think it was going to be that beneficial, so I created a Pinterest group board, and it's just a great way to build a community, help people that follow me, that engage with my content, that like my content, find similar like-minded people that also need help growing their audience online. So it's a great way to build a community. And the third benefit for starting your own group board is it does help to expand your reach. I mean, when you join any group board out there, you're expanding your reach because you're getting your pins in front of the eyes of others. So if you create your own group board, you are getting your pins out there in front of the eyes of people that are on your group board and the followers of those people that are on the group board as well. So you really are helping to expand your reach. So, I mean, that's just for any group board in general. So just do it. And then the last benefit, which you probably might not have thought of before, at least I don't think you would have thought of, is it actually helps to grow your email list if you do it right. So when you join a group board, there's typically somewhere in the description that says how you can join. And what I like to do, I have a type form for my group board that people have to fill out, and they have to give me their name, their email address, their website, and their name on Pinterest. And I think that's it. But I get their email address for every single person that signs up for my group board or requests to join my group board. I get their email address and I get to save their email and put it in my email list. So if you want to grow your email list, starting a group board is actually a smart and kind of tricky way to do it. And that is it for the 4 benefits of starting your own group board. Now we are going to jump into how you can actually start your own group board, and I'm going to jump over to my computer in a second. But the first thing I want to tell you guys is before you start a group board, you need to figure out who the group board is going to be for, what niches can actually join that group board. So I have the TCB community group board. Anyone from any niche can join that group board. That's the way I set it up. But some of them are specific fashion group boards, and some of them are just blogging group boards. And I'm a part of a variety of group boards that are just kind of like a catch-all group board. I think one of them is called All Things, and another one Share All Your Pins. And those are just kind of catch-all group boards. So whatever group board you want to create, you can either niche down and get really specific, or you can be very broad. And if you niche down, honestly, you can then create a variety of different group boards. But I don't want to get that complicated in this video, so let's talk about just how you can actually start a group board. So this is my group board right here. It is my second board on my Pinterest profile. If you click on it, it is the TCB community group board. Here are the group rules, and then here are all of the pins. And I'm going to show you how you can add users, how you want to set up your rules, and just about everything else. So what you're going to want to do is create a new board just like you would create any board on your Pinterest profile. I'm going to title mine just community board, and I'm going to make it secret to start. Now you can do this. I personally like doing this just so that I can set up all the rules and everything before anyone can actually see the board. I can set a cover and do all of that before anyone can see it, before anyone can join. But this is just a personal preference. You can do it whatever way you like, and I'm going to click create. Now this is my fake group board right here. What I'm going to need to do is create a better title. So if you have a better title than this, obviously you want to create a title here, and then you're going to need to add a description. So you're going to click this button here, and you're going to set your rules and outline what this board is for. So I am actually going to jump back, and we're going to take a look at my community board that I have right here. These are the rules for this board, and I'm just going to read it off to you guys. So it says, all bloggers in the Content Bug community are welcome to share their pins to this board. Rules. Vertical pins only, no nudity, drugs, alcohol, or sex-related pins, and no spamming or you will be removed. Want to join the community? Follow me on Pinterest, and then there's a link to my Pinterest, and request to join here. You need to copy and paste this link into your browser to fill out the form. Please no DMs. Now, I had to add this specific part at the end because I didn't have this at first, and people were sending me DMs saying, hey, can I join? And I needed them to fill out the form. Now, there are a few ways that you can have people join your board. The first way is having people send you a direct message on Pinterest. The second way, having them email you to request to join the board. And the third way is through a form like this. I prefer a form because I think it's a little bit less formal, and a lot of people can just do it without like being worried about getting accepted or rejected. This is kind of just a fill out the information and it's no big deal. So I just have a few questions. Do you follow me on Pinterest? Do you agree with the rules of the group board? Your Pinterest profile name so that I can actually find them on Pinterest. That's a big one. I ask for their blog or website URL, and then I ask for their email address. And then I give them just a little blurb down here that says, okay, you'll receive an invite in your Pinterest inbox, because I've invited, I think there's 30 people waiting that filled out this form, but they didn't know that the invite is actually in their Pinterest inbox. So I specifically put that there, but that is how I created my description here. The first thing you want to do is create rules. So if you're specific on your rules, I wanted vertical pins only. That was personal preference because I wanted Pinterest best practices within this board. And then obviously I included no nudity, drugs, alcohol, or sex-related pins because I wanted to keep it pretty PG. Otherwise, creating your description here, just go off of what other people go off of, and it's really that easy. The next thing you're going to want to do when you add people, there's always this button here. So I'll show you back to our sample group board. Let me find it. You're going to click this little plus person button, and then you can enter the email address, or here's some recommendations for you. But when you have people fill out that form, you're going to have the exact name right here, and you can type in the name and then just click invite, and it's going to add them. Now you're going to have a lot of people pending at first, but that is going to change into people actually joining the board. What I recommend is when you are starting your group board is you actually just invite some people that you personally know within your community to the group board, and then news will spread that way. Otherwise, send an email to your email list and that will help as well. And that is it for this video / tutorial. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because it really does help to support me. And I will see you guys back here in another Pinterest related video very soon. Bye guys!